Hi, first graders. Today for math, we are going to solve some word problems that have groups of 10. So before we read the first problem, let's review how to count by tens. Okay, so we're going to count all together. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Very good. Okay, so let's read the word problem. I'm going to read it to you the first time, and then you'll join in the second time. So just listen and follow along the first time. Kim has 6 towers. Each tower has 10 cubes. How many cubes does Kim have? Okay, let's read it again together. So all together. Kim has 6 towers. Each tower has 10 cubes. How many cubes does Kim have? Now you remember in school we had these connecting cubes that look like this. So if we were in school we would use cubes like that, but we're going to do it a different way today. But let's think about how we're going to solve it. Let's think about what this problem is talking about. So we know that Kim has 6 towers. So she has 6 of these. And each tower has 10 cubes. If we count these cubes, there'll be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. But one way to solve this, if you don't have cubes, and you probably don't have cubes like this, one way to solve this is to draw a picture. So let's look down at our paper. So you could pause the video here and grab a piece of paper. So one way we could do this is to draw the 6 towers. And the way to represent a tower of cubes is just to draw a line. So there's 1 tower. That means 10 cubes. And remember, she has 6 towers, so we need to draw 6 of these. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. But each of them has 10 cubes. So what we can do is we can count by tens and write the numbers underneath. So count with me as I write the numbers. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Let's count them again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So Kim has 6 towers, and they each have 10 cubes, so she has 60 cubes. Another way to solve this is to write an equation. So if you have 10 cubes in each tower, you need to add 10 for each tower. So look at what I'm going to do. I'm going to write 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. Now I'm going to double check to make sure I have 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because each of those 10s represents each of these towers. Now if we count by tens, let's see what we get. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Just like we counted by tens over here. So to write the equation, you would add 10 6 times, because there's 6 groups of 10 or 6 towers of 10. And each time you get the answer 60. Okay, so that's one way to do it because we don't have the cubes. So I want to show you on my computer something that you can do online. I think you'll like it. If you go to the website Didax, didax.com. Okay? So if you go to that website, this is what it's going to look like. And if you click right here, anywhere here where it says virtual manipulatives, free virtual manipulatives, click there. You're going to see what's called virtual manipulatives. And there's all kinds. There's cubes and 10 frames and number lines and the counters that we use in school and dice and base 10 blocks, all different kinds of math tools or math manipulatives. So today, to solve this problem, I'm going to click on Unifix cubes. And you'll see over here, there's different color cubes. Now I want to show you what I did. To save time, I already built some. Okay, so I built 5 towers of 10. Okay, now for this word problem, we need 6 towers. So we need 1 more tower of 10. So I'm going to show you how to build it. Okay, so I think I'm going to use yellow. So you just click and drag over like this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now I have a picture of how to solve my problem. So each of these has 10, so let's count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So just like in school you would use these cubes to solve this problem, you can go to this website and use the blocks on the website to solve the problem. Okay, so let's do another word problem. Remember, I read it first and then you'll read it together with me. Sam has 8 towers. Each tower has 10 cubes. How many cubes does Sam have? So again, we have groups of 10. So there's a group of 10 right there. There's a tower of 10. And how many towers does Sam have? He has 8. So one way we can solve this is to draw a picture. And remember, we can represent the towers of 10 by drawing lines. So remember, we need to draw 8 lines because there's 8 groups of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And just like above, we can count by tens and write those numbers underneath. So on your paper, you should be doing the same thing. So draw your 8 lines. Remember, if you ever need more time, you can always pause the video. And then after you draw your 8 lines, you can write your numbers in, counting by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Okay, so let's count by tens together. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Now if I'm going to write my equation, remember I need to add 10 8 times because there's 8 groups of 10. So let me start here. 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 10, plus 10 equals 80. Okay, so remember I have 8 groups of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's read the equation together. 10 plus 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 10 equals 80. Now, if you want to build these on the computer, so I'm going to leave the 6 that I already had up there to save time. So think about it. If I already have 6 towers and I need 8 towers of 10, how many more towers do I need to build? Think about that for 1 minute. How many more towers do I need to make 10? To make 8. You're right, I need 2 more. So if I make 2 more towers of 10, I will have enough. So let's use orange this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this time let's use black. 1. Actually, you can't see that too well. Let's use blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. All right, so let's count by tens together. Let's make sure we have 8 groups of 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Okay, so this is one website that you can go on to solve these problems. So if you go to didax.com. DIDAX. Okay, so let's go back to our word problem. So the question was, how many cubes does Sam have? So Sam has 80 cubes because we drew a picture of 8 groups of 10. He had 8 towers, 10 in each tower. We counted by tens. We also wrote an equation. 8 groups of 10 equals 80. Okay, first graders, that's all for today. So keep working hard, and if you do some work on didax.com, have your parent take a picture of it and send it to your teacher so we can see what you did. Okay? All right, so that's all for now. We'll see you again next time. Keep working hard.